This video we're taking a quick look at Texas A&M, Notre Dame, really looking at Notre Dame for the most part. And the first thing we're looking at is just the defense and how they were able to create turnovers. Very first turnover right here. Obviously, Wigman struggled a little bit for A&M, but I think a lot of that's the defense. The line got after him in totality. There wasn't just one guy that was creating pressure, but they would condense the pocket. And then this very first look is just a four-man rush, and you're just getting the guy off his mark. So right here, again, not just a guy free, but as you see, Wigman's having to move around in the pocket. He's sliding a little bit, this D-tackle, getting an absolute bull rush right into his face right there for the quarterback. And, of course, Marcus Freeman, Notre Dame defense, they're going to play cover one, which is what they're doing right here. So condensing these alleys where the ball can be thrown. You do have some linebackers undercutting everything. And the main thing is you've got one guy back here deep that can make a play, read the quarterback's eyes, see where the routes are progressing to, and that's what happens on this one. So Wigman gets a little bit condensed. The windows are tight. Right there you can see there is a spot right there, but with that getting condensed there by that defensive lineman, that end, who's giving great pressure, he feels it, and just look at his arm. Just what this does to his arm. He almost sidearms this thing. He never follows through. So when you sidearm like that, that thing's going to sail on you, and that's what happens on this. And the deep safety is there. There is space, and this should be an explosive play. Right here, again, cover one, playing man-to-man. These guys, they try to create a rub right here with these guys. And whenever he breaks the middle of the field, he gets undercut. Wigman, again, just a little bit of pressure. Some D tackles in his face are twisting, condensing, and just a little bit uncomfortable. Really should make this throw, or at least see this defender undercutting it and not throw this. So great play here. Just reading the route, undercutting. Again, creating a big play. This is right before the half. I mean, it sets them up. I don't think they score on this, but it's just an A&M drive where they could have gone down and maybe kicked a field goal. But really good play, reading a route, undercutting it, being aggressive, again, with that cover one from Notre Dame. This is a great read right here by the corner up top. So right here, they do try to get a bit of a rub, trying to go right there, trying to run a slant. This is on a 4th and 2. Obviously, this is the one where Notre Dame stops, and they end up kicking a field goal to end it. But right here, as you see, bringing a little bit of pressure. Again, man-to-man. Marcus Freeman's loving to play man-to-man. Wigman's getting it out on time. He knows that he should have good space there against cover one, especially off corner. But this receiver doesn't do a great job making him going over the top. He just kind of slips him, and just an unbelievable break here by the corner to beat the receiver to the football. So great read. Not a great route there by a 3 from A&M. He should be getting a little bit more of that DB, making him go over the top. But, again, just the drive and just the aggression of Notre Dame playing cover one, able to create that big stop on 4th and 2 right there, and basically put the game away for the Fighting Irish. Similarly, the Notre Dame defense, now we're going to take a look at just kind of their pursuit and what we saw all night from these guys. Obviously, Marcus Freeman wants to have a identity, and obviously the defense and playing hard is going to be it. So right here, just a bit of a power read here for A&M, so they get the ball on the edge. They're cracking inside right here, so they crack or replace here with one. Obviously, you got to be great at that if you're playing man-to-man. That's when a receiver goes in and blocks somebody inside, and then you have to replace that guy's fit. He comes up, low angle tackle, gets hurdled, which obviously right here you'd hope that you wouldn't be getting hurdled by a dude, but comes in, low angle tackle. But the greatest thing right here, you got this end playing extremely hard. He's run to the football, getting him on the ground. Lots of Notre Dame guys just absolutely running and sprinting to the football, so creating a great mindset there, get to the football. Next look here, just a sack. Again, 4-man rush. Looks like on this one they're actually playing a little bit of man-to-man here as well. Get a guy free. I mean, this is just a straight pass rush. There's actually 2 guys. They should have hands on this guy. But 66 gets free. Now it just turns into, hey, everybody's trying to pursue. Great effort there. Unbelievable sack here by 56. Splits 2 offensive linemen. And is able to track down the quarterback, being an athlete enough to get him on the ground, which is what they do here. So great job. And then also pursuit's getting there, cutting off his alleys where he can't outrun you. That D-line did get after the quarterback a little bit this game. Now you're going to look at the Notre Dame running game real quick. Obviously, that was what set them apart. Leonard didn't have a bad day, but run game is obviously where it was at. They had a lot more explosive plays, especially on the ground, than Texas A&M did. I think that was the difference in the game. And right here, just running a simple inside zone. They're in a trip set or inside zone, so a base, you're going to double there up. You can double there. It'll be for this guy filling in. So a lot of movement. This is on a 1st and 14, so kind of a weird down and distance. Outside receivers even coming in trying to clear. He comes in, he cracks the defender. That's the big block right here. You see this receiver, he's able to get that safety. Now the corner, either playing man-to-man or whatever, has no awareness that that guy's out the back door. And that guy, just look at his posture right there, has no want or will to to get in there and make a tackle. So he gets outran, doesn't even put a hand on him. So right there, great design. Great job by that receiver seeing the too high safety and that he's getting down to the box pretty quick. So he goes flat, boom, gets a piece of him. And now the corner's having to tackle, which is all you're asking for. Make those corners tackle. On this one, obviously, corner has no chance. Gets outran. Big play there for Notre Dame. Same formation here. So 3 receivers over here, single receiver over here. Running inside zone again to the single. But instead of inside zone, they're running zone base. So they're going to base right there, double there up. If that's a gap player, base, getting straight downhill, unblocked here and at those safety spots. So right here, we're looking at it. As you're seeing, tight end, he burst off. He's going right through his outside shoulder. On this one's actually an RPO. So if you're watching right here, this tight end, he comes here and he turns out. So this guy would have fit into the box. They're going to throw this right now. So right there again, downhill. The outside linebacker, number 21, gave some ground. So going to hand this ball off. Looks like a great alley to run it right here. This is on 2nd and 14. They kept getting behind the sticks, but right here, 2nd and 14, able to hit it. 21 is a little bit soft. Great, we can make that guy miss. Now everybody's turning and trying to get a piece of it. Again, a little bit of RPO game there from Denbrock, but it turns to a big play when you get a hand, and those guys are playing outside the box, and they're able to fit it exactly like they would on a typical play, and he ends up getting into the zone right here. So a huge play, very first touchdown of the game. I mean, right here, we're midway through the 3rd quarter, and finally creating a big enough play to get into the end zone right here for Notre Dame. Create a little bit of distance between them and A&M. Now going to get in some quarterback runs, and right here, run a counter against this 4-2 box, going to double there to the backside. Block back, pull a kick right here. Running back actually leads because it's a quarterback run. He stutters for just a little bit, and he's running that way. This fullback's pulling across for the front side linebacker, gap hinge to the backside. So a great way, utilize the quarterback's legs right here. Get an extra blocker in the box. They are rolling a safety down towards the fullback. So right here, great job of running it weak. So that's perfect for us. Great job right there. Kick by 72, got his play side shoulder, kick him out. There's 9 pulling in for 21 right here. Back leads out here to the outside linebacker. So we should have everybody taken care of. Now, Leonard getting vertical, jumping over the guy. Not just a huge play, but right here, keeping the defense honest right there, getting an extra hat in the box as far as running the ball because you're running with the quarterback. So pretty good call. About 7-8 yards against a really tough front. Saw that all night. But able to get that with the quarterback's legs on a 1st and 10. Sets you up in really good position on 2nd and 3rd down. Another look quarterback run. Emptied the backfield. Started off in bunch. Motioned him out. And they're just running pin and pull. So we're going to pin here, pin, pull the guys that are uncovered. We're going to pull the guard and the center here on this one. And all we're doing, quarterback sweep left, really pulling those guys, blocking down, reaching out. So you really get 3 pullers if you're talking about that fullback out there to kick that corner. Now 2 big bodies rolling through there. The only guy left is this safety that's rolling down. And seeing 72 roll through there really don't feel great. And then, again, this is one of the things, Leonard's legs really set him apart. 72 takes on that safety. Gets a 1st down right there on a 1st and 10. Empty the backfield. Bunch to the left, and you're going pin and pull. With a quarterback that can get after it a little bit there in the run game. Really good call. Really interesting concept and design there for Notre Dame. We're in this last really big drive, and they're just running inside zone. Again, they got 6 men in the box. He's trying to fill in to get the extra hat. But really body for body, getting a good double team here. And you can see Notre Dame just starting to lean on people. And these gains that were, 2 and 3 yards, now they're busting. And that safety's too late to get filled down in the box to make a play. Runs through an arm tackle there by the linebacker that has a big body. He's got, I think, the center on him. And the safety doesn't take a great angle, so it makes him miss. So right here, you can just see O-line starting into the legs of Texas A&M. Those 2-3 yard runs, now they're turning into 1st downs. Explosive plays, 15 yards. Set them up for, obviously, a touchdown later in this drive, but just really keeping the sticks moving in a game that all those yards were extremely tough to come by. Notre Dame, right there late in the game, started getting a lot of movement and creating big plays. This is a touchdown right here, and, of course, you got 2 fullbacks, basically an A set with both of them off so they can pull, they can move, they can do a lot of things. And they're just running counter to the left, and this is an extremely tight view of counter right here. So as you're looking at it, everybody is down blocking right here. So down block, down block, down block. They're going to work to the backside back or block back. He's pulling a kick, gap hinge. He's pulling to help hopefully lead on that linebacker there to the front side. So down blocks do a pretty decent job. Here's the kick, and he's going for 21 right here. But what ends up happening is this tight end, 9, he gets beat across his face. So the other tight end says, you know what, I got to clean this up. So he puts his left shoulder to kick him out right there, kicks him, and great patience here by the back. Let's just roll this back and see what he's seeing. So his aiming point is the A gap. So he's looking for the A gap, and if the A gap's there, he's going to hit straight through the gap. And he feels that guy's about to get the kick, and he just bursts straight vertical They get 2 guys in this gap. 21 should slow down and play through that gap, especially if he feels like he's going to get kicked. I think he's hoping that he's going to squeeze and make this thing bounce a little bit more. But that puller, that fullback, ends up kicking, keeps him in that gap. And look at how tight that window is. It's an unbelievable run. I mean, that's literally 6 inches of space between the feet, and he just splits it. And they get up to the linebacker as well. And once he squeezes through that, there's really nobody left. So right there, unbelievable play, playing with momentum, and then finishing. Run through an arm tackle, finishing in the end zone was huge. Not having to snap the ball again. Last section that we're going to take a look at is Riley Leonard in the pass game. And right here, this is one of the things that obviously sets him apart. Obviously within the run game, definitely helpful with his legs, but then also in the passing game. So right here, 2x2 set. I think they have an option route here up top where he's really looking for him to go in and out. But with a tight coverage, ends up not liking it. So he doesn't end up taking it. Anytime that you have a guy, as far as a quarterback, that the play call is not perfect. Now, of course, they are spying right here because they know what kind of threat he is with his legs. But anytime you have a quarterback where, hey, when it's not perfect, he can still make a play. So right there, he's outrunning the guy that spied on him. Turns this play that probably was one of those things where the coordinator's like, man, I really didn't make a great call right here. Turns that into a first down, an explosive play. If you're that guy, obviously he gets hit right here, and there's a targeting. So turns to an even bigger play. But anytime you have a guy that can get out of the pocket and make something happen like that whenever the play call is not perfect, that makes your job a lot easier as an offensive coordinator. Here's a look right here, just a timing throw there, trips, just running verticals. And right here, you see 1, 2, 3, just a quick 3. As soon as the back foot hits the ground, he's drilling this thing on time to his guy that's running the run back or comeback right there, puts it right on him. So great accuracy, great timing, and probably tight man-to-man coverage, able to beat him with just the right timing and a strong throw there from Riley Leonard. I thought this was a really good play, really good concept. Obviously, a lot of teams are running this. You get the back out, they're running their scat snag over here. So you got corner, you got a snag. If they push to it, now you got a double slant here from the backside. You're going to look 1. If this backer's underneath it, now you're looking 2. And so pretty quick read. So quarterback catches it. He sees the mic push to the back. So he's finding 1. All right, could possibly throw it to him right now. Had to get it out to him pretty quick, but he resets, puts on the outside slant. And, I mean, this is not a very far throw. It's just 10 yards probably total, but makes it extremely easy for this receiver, puts it right on his body. So just the accuracy right there, put it on him. Hopefully he can split those guys, makes a guy miss, and gets an extra 2 or 3. But just the accuracy is what helps that receiver feel comfortable on the pass, use his body to protect himself, and also get upfield and get an extra about 3 or 4 yards. Same concept as the last play, really. You got a corner, you got your snag or scat, you got a flat, and then double slants over here. So looking to the mic. Does he push? Does he not push? What are we looking for? Ball gets snapped. Running back swings. This mic just goes straight back, so he should feel pretty good. Corner is sitting a little bit low, so we can throw that into the window right here. So great anticipation. Easy throw. I mean, he just makes it look easy. Just flips his wrist. Put some good pace to it. Have to beat the safety with the ball. Keep it away from him. And anytime you have a bigger body guy right here, a tight end, that's running that corner route, you feel really good about it to box out that safety. So good catch, good throw, really good execution right there on that read and timing of that throw. Really like this route. Really just looking at an out route here, almost uncovered guy, but an out route looks like they're trying to run some sort of a rub, inside release there. But just the release, just watching Riley Leonard, boom, he's getting this thing out quick. This is a quick release, accurate football. That's one of those things you're looking at for a quarterback that not a lot of people just have. I mean, he just flips his wrist. That thing is humming, puts it right on his outside shoulder, getting a first down again. This is fourth quarter with 5 minutes left, so it's getting down to winning time right here for Riley Leonard. He actually throws a dart, easy completion there, really good quick release, and accurate football. Let's play right here, and they're just running a one-on-one fade. You can see they're rolling to a 1 high right here to 3x1 set, and want to take a shot. So Riley Leonard right here just catches it, jabs, and he's settled right there, and he's just reading the space right here. And you see this guy, he's over the top. So, hey, we're going to throw this thing back shoulder, and we feel like we got to put some good pace on the football. So this is a really good ball. Let your guy go make a play for you. Maybe even throw this thing a little bit further back. So instead of being right down the middle of him, where that guy does have a chance to split the hands, maybe you can put it a little bit more back here. But big receiver, knew that that's where we want to go one-on-one, throws a back shoulder, and his guy comes down with it. Great aggressive call there on a 1st and 10. Easy read as well. I mean, they're rolling to it 1 high. If they would have stayed 2 high, he's deep. They're going to throw it right here. But 1 high, take your shot one-on-one. See what that release looks like. He's over the top. Let's throw this thing back shoulder with some good pace. Let our guy fight for it. Great catch. Comes down with it. And right there again, right around 5 minutes, this is when Notre Dame started absolutely getting after it and made all the plays down the stretch to finish the game against A&M and come up with a huge win. With that being said, I really appreciate you guys watching. Week 1 was really fun. A lot of good matchups. Make sure you subscribe so you can see everything we do for the rest of the week and for the upcoming season. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I know a lot of you are, and I really appreciate that as well. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys again in the next video.